Hello everybody and welcome back to FM23 with the Youth Academy Only Save with Guiseley, and it's Youth Intake Day, which is always a great day in this series. I think I say that every time, but things have been going pretty well in the league. Let's go and have a look. Yes, hello everybody, welcome back to FM23, and I mean, if we look straight away at the league table, we'll zoom in on it. Look at that, 15th position, 32 points. We are relatively safe at the moment from 18th place Watford, who have 25 points. You can see we're just going into a game weekend as well. A couple of teams playing 32 games. But yeah, negative 16 goal difference I don't mind, because everyone below us has a worse goal difference, which means we sort of get an extra point in the battle for safety. 8 wins, 7 draws. No, I'm reading the wrong one. 7 wins, 11 draws and 13 losses have put us in a pretty decent position. We also have the second or the joint most injuries in the Premier League at the moment. Chelsea lead the way, Man City second, Tottenham third, Liverpool fourth, Man United fifth, Arsenal sixth. So it's pretty much a settled top six. West Ham just outside of that with Newcastle, Everton, Leicester. Southampton won the Carabao Cup, so have gone into the Conference League in 11th. Wolves are currently 12th, Villa 13th, Plymouth 14th, us in 15th, Leeds 16th, Stoke 17th, Watford, Blackburn, Brighton make up the final 3 places. And it's been pretty mixed, as you can imagine, for a team down there. A few draws, a few wins, and lots of losses. We got some good draws. Liverpool 2-2, Brighton 2-2. We beat Man United 4-1. We just have a way of getting a good result against Man United. Went on a good little 3-run here. A draw with Plymouth, beat Blackburn, draw with Wolves, lost to Man City, beat Leeds, lost to Leicester. Liverpool lost 6-2, won in the FA Cup third round in that one, which was good. Won in the FA Cup fourth round as well against West Brom, but not knocked out to Aston Villa, as Rudel is just here. You can just see his ear. This is my dog's ear, by the way. He's nicely on my side, or having a cuddle while we do the youth intake. And then, yeah, but with this run here, we actually went, in the league? We went draw, loss. We lost to Newcastle 4-2, and we've got Arsenal coming up. So it's been unspectacular, but that's fine because it's keeping us safe. We don't want it to be spectacularly bad, and we don't want it to be spectacularly, we do want it to be spectacularly good, but we don't want it to be spectacularly bad. So generally it's going okay. Yeah, knocked out in the 5th round of the FA Cup to Villa. Carabao Cup, we got knocked out in the 2nd round to Newcastle, and the league is going pretty well. There is developments with the board as well, so if we go and have a look at the club info, we'll just show you this as it loads up. Up here, training facilities 20, junior coaching 20, youth recruitment 20, youth facilities up to 14. These are our new kits for the season as well. Don't know if I showed them off. But yeah, so facilities are getting there. And then in the club vision, the owner is looking to sell the club, and therefore we have altered the 5-year plan until the situation has been resolved. We'll hold off with settling any long-term plans. So we might be getting a brand new owner. And they have just accepted the request to improve even more youth facilities, which is really good. So that's going to be going up to 16, and we're going to be ever closer to maxing out everything in facilities-wise at 20, which is really, really good. They seem to have fixed the bug about that developing players' youth systems, using the club's youth system, because we're now very pleased, which is good. And everything's going well. Everything's going pretty well. Can't really complain. We had, back in club info, which always seems to take a while to load up, but back in club info, affiliates, we did get another affiliate. So we now have, in England, Sutton United, Radcliffe and Aldershot. Abroad, we have BMR in Portugal, we have IK Sirius in Sweden, we have the Newcastle Jets in Australia, Roda JC in the Netherlands, and we just got Ruds, I think it is, from Croatia. So interested to see if we get any Croatians, Dutch, Australians, Swiss or Portuguese player through our youth intake. So without further ado, let's hop over and look at our intake. Okay, here we go then. Our annual youth candidate intake has arrived for assessment, and whilst it remains very early in their respective careers, these players, led by the gifted Ryan Marshall, have a real chance of developing into a golden generation for the club. This is a good start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 elite talents. That is very handy. Ryan Marshall, 2-star already, 5-star potential. He'll be the last one we looked at. But Dutch. Okay, we're bringing through some talent. Dutch. No Croatians or Swiss or anything like that yet. Joel Paz is an Australian. We have an Italian in Luca Spagnoli, which is an amazing name. Down in the good talents, we have a Turkish talent. We've got a Polish talent in there as well, and decent talent. So looking like a big old mix, which I'm quite excited about. So midfield left, Kazan Mazur. Good bit of pace, lacking technical, not very good mentally. He's a mercenary, probably not going to get a contract because his potential is not very good. As ever, we're going to fly through these first ones. Mark Mark Howarth, midfield centre, unambitious, really brave, good, great teamwork, but yeah, lacking in everything. Although he's a big old boy, 6'2", so he won't get a contract. Clark Hathaway, pace 10, aggression 12, flair 16, low determination, 2-star potential. Given the amount of youth players we bring through that are good, none of these are probably going to get a contract. Right, good talents always have a chance of getting a contract, and we have a bit of a sort of reverse here, don't we? Have someone who's slightly better to start with but not as good potential against someone who's not very good to start with, slightly better potential. So let's look at the left back. Ali Sekin Akuzum, which is a great name. Unambitious 6-footer left back. I really like that. Good jumping reach, good balance, bravery, leadership, work rate and tackling. Crossing 11 is good. Pace isn't too bad either. I'll probably give him a contract just to see how he improves, because he's still got a bit of growth to go. A couple of loan spells potentially to get first team football. Yeah, Ali Sekin Akuzum could be really, really good. We'll probably nickname him just Ali, because I'm not going to be able to pronounce Akuzum if it's in a high intensity moment in the game with my pronunciation. That's going to be pretty awful. But decisions 11, concentration 10 is pretty good as well as a starting point. Positioning needs to go up, but he's not looking dreadful for a good talent. He's not looking dreadful. Next up, fullback on the other side, Adam Watson, a half-star current ability, 3-star potential. Natural fitness 15, 5'7", jumping reach is small, pace, anticipation, concentration, decisions, teamwork, tackling, marking, crossing. Again, it's not dreadful for a starting block. He'll probably get a contract just to make sure we've got players coming through. But yeah, he's not dreadful. Gets forward whenever possible. Okay, he's got good natural fitness, but stamina's not too bad, so that won't be too bad. But yeah, it's not awful. It's not. I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good mood today, so it's not dreadful. Right, on to the top talent. I've never seen an intake, I think, where you have more elite talents than anything else, so that's very impressive. Right, we'll start with the Italian, the striker, Luca Spagnuolo. Luca Spagnuolo sounds like something I'd order at the Italian restaurant I'm going to on Saturday. Pace, acceleration, aggression, composure, finishing. He is a natural born finisher. Finishing 13, composure 12. Love that. Love good aggression this year. Pace 12, acceleration 14. Pretty small, 5'10", jumping reach is poor. But if he can just put the ball in the back of the net, I'm not going to be too upset. Off the ball's decent already. Technique is decent already. Decisions need to improve, but off the ball 11, composure 12, and finishing 13 at the age of 15, he could be very, very good. He could be very good. It says a con here. Needs to become more convincing and going to take long shots. We'll just pass the ball to him when he's in the area and he can score from there. Very Michael Owen-esque, isn't it? Pace, acceleration, composure, finishing, decent movement off the ball. That's very Michael Owen-esque. Maybe I'm being a bit adventurous by comparing him to Michael Owen, but I do think that is a potential. Next up, attacking midfield centre, Jake Pears. Is he going to be better than all of his peers? We'll find out. 1-star current ability, 4-star potential. Jake Pears is naturally fit at 15. Flair, off the ball, teamwork, vision, technique. That's not a bad place to start for an attacking midfielder. Passing 8, first touch 8, decisions 10, concentration 4, composure 8, anticipation 9. Definitely, again, something to work with. However, he's 5'3". 5'3" with jumping reach of 4. We all know that there's players on the smaller side struggle to make it in my teams, but given that he's got very good sort of mental attributes to start at the age of 15, it could be pretty good. Dives into tackles with tackling 6 is probably not the greatest of things to have. He's got tackling 6, bravery 8, and he dives into tackles. We might have to train that out of him. But Jake Pears not too bad, fairly professional as well, which is decent. I forgot to look at Luca's. He's unambitious, so hopefully we can tutor him to just improve that a little bit there. Logan Nix, centre back, can play right back, left back, 1-star current, 4-star potential. Logan Nix is 6 foot, jumping reach 12, determination 18, bravery 15, aggression 13. Positioning needs to improve, tackling 7, marking 8, heading 8. He needs a lot of work as a defender, but again, some good base stats that I think we can, or attributes that I think we can utilise in growing him. Determined personality is good. I like a determined personality. Media friendly, neither here nor there, but yeah, okay. And he's English US. He's very similar to Patrick Kaminski, right? He had a bit of Polish in him as well. But this is not bad. I'm liking this intake so far. It's been pretty good. Right, Joel Paz, Australian left back, 1 star, 4-star current ability. Joel Paz, lacking a bit of pace, 5'10". That's not too bad. Fitness, balance, bravery, work rate, and tackling, all really good. It's good to see some high tackling up there, but crossing 5, not ideal. Marking 10, positioning 8, teamwork 9, concentration 8, decisions 9. Yeah, okay. Again, it's not bad. He's probably the worst one we've seen from this group of top talents. Fairly ambitious as well, but not too bad. Not too bad. But now, let's get on to the exciting bit, right? Let's get on to the exciting bit. We have Ryan Moore, who's a central midfielder. Hayden Fraser, an attacking midfield right, wing back right, midfield right. Ryan Marshall, the midfield right, who's the gifted player of the group. Jean Mosamete, Dutch, central midfielder, defensive midfielder, attacking midfielder. Aaron Gray from England, attacking midfield right, left, or right wing back, right midfielder. Iago Tai, or Tal, that would be Tal, wouldn't it? Iago Thal, I think that would be. A ball-playing defender. Now, you very rarely get players coming through the youth intake labelled as a ball-playing defender, so I'm quite excited about him already. And then Leighton Farr, because we love a very good goalkeeper. So we'll look first, we'll go by potential, leaving Ryan Marshall till the end. So we'll look first at Leighton Farr, because he's 4.5 star. So Leighton Farr, balance, jumping reach, fitness, decisions, determination, reflexes, vision, that is all really good. 6'3", so he ticks that box. Just work on his technical goalkeeping attributes, and that is awesome. He could be very good. Now remember, Victoriano, our Portuguese goalkeeper, is 5-star potential, so it's saying this guy isn't far off that. What does it say? Could improve a lot at the moment, National League standard player. We'll have a look after this video to see what a 5-star potential player now comes in at our team, because I think it would be a Premier League player, to be honest. But yeah, Leighton Farr, we jumped off him a bit quickly. Driven personality, level-headed, promising goalkeeper. We've sort of learned that anything that says promising is pretty good as well. So that's good, as Rude just pops up and says hello again with his... You can't actually see him. Hang on, here he is, because he is here. Look, there he is. Hello, mate. Hello. Yeah, getting distracted by my dog. I always get distracted by my dog. So Leighton Farr, not too bad. Right, next one. Next 1.5 star. No, next 4.5 star potential is Jean Mosamete in central midfield. Yes, again, 5'8", jumping reach 9. It's not too bad, but finishing 14, first touch 14, free kick taking 12, passing 12, tackling 10, teamwork 15, vision 13, flair and determination 12, composure 10, aggression 18. Love that in this. Balance 14, fitness 14. Yes, please. Fairly professional as well. Good, decent personality, level-headed, young midfielder. I think he could be really good. This is the sort of intake we need more of. Netherlands, Democratic Republic of Congo, and English as well. Mosamete looks very, very good indeed. I do really like the look of this. I'm thinking potentially shadow striker up here with that finishing. Finishing, first touch, composure. Oh, yes, please. He could prove to be very, very useful. Jean Mosamete, I'll tell you what, judging by how this elite pool has gone so far, it's going to be hard to pick a favourite. Let me know, once we've gone through them all, who is your favourite of this intake, because I'll be interested to know. So that are the only 2 4.5 star potential players. So looking at star ratings then, let's have a look at Iago Tal. No, we'll go to the bottom actually. Let's look at Ryan Moore, midfield centre. Oh my God, it's looking really good. 5'11", bravery 16, determination 16, resolute personality, that's amazing. First touch 12, passing 14, tackling 12, technique 13, teamwork 13, aggression 12, determination 16, fitness 12, balance 13. He's going to be really good. He's going to be really, really good. He's tackling so he can sit right in as a ball-winning midfielder straight away. Oh my God, he's going to be class. He's going to be so good. I think so far, for the fact that we've looked at like 3 of these elite players, I think they could go straight into the senior squad anyway. Not the starting 11, but the senior squad. This could be very, very good. Yeah, very good. Young midfielder, resolute, media friendly. Looks class, doesn't he? He looks class. He's 16. He looks class, Ryan Moore. Very, very happy with that. Next 1.5 star, Hayden Fraser, right midfield, right wing, right midfield, right wing back. 15 years old, unambitious, level-headed, promising winger. Pace, fitness, balance, agility, great physical starting attributes, flair, work rate, technique, passing, first touch, crossing, off the ball, aggression. All of those are 11 or above, or 10 or above, I should say. Dribbling 9, but that'll improve. Oh my word, this is... And even then, finishing 7, but he's got the trait, looks for pass rather than attempting to score. So he's happy to do all the donkey work and set someone up like our Michael Owen-esque striker with an easy tap-in. He looks really good as well. Oh, I'm very excited. I'm very excited for this intake. This is looking very, very promising. This is looking good. If we get more and more intakes at this sort of level, that is really impressive. So the next 1.5 star, we looked at Mosametti. Let's look at Aaron Gray, another attack midfield right. Oh my word. 16 years old, determined personality. He's a bit outspoken and volatile. Promising winger again. Pace, acceleration, both 15. Agility, balance, fitness, all 12. Aggression, 12. Dribbling, 12. Technique, 13. Flair, 13. Teamwork, 14. Determination, 19. Oh my word, this is looking very, very good. Very good. He's got a strong right foot, so he could train him to be an inverted winger on the left. Potentially a very attacking fullback as well. I'm not going to do that. It'll be a waste. We need him running down the wings, don't we? Aaron Gray, running down the wing. Do-do-do. Aaron Gray, running down the wing. Yes, absolutely loving the look of this intake. This is looking superb. So Aaron Gray was there, 1.5 stars. There we go, centre-back, ball-playing defender, Iago Thal. Okay. He's got tackling 7, but don't worry about that. I think we can play him in holding midfield, really. But technique 13, passing 13, positioning 14, determination 16, free kick taking 12, jumping reach 14, 6'2", natural fitness 12. It's a really strange one, this. To be 1.5 star current ability, 5 star potential, he doesn't have massively standout attributes in the right place. But when you dig into it, he's 15 and he's got positioning 14, passing 13, technique 13. He is going to be able to pick a pass. Vision 10 as well, which not to be derided. Composure 10. I mean, he strikes me as a deep line playmaker, not a centre back. So we'll have to wait and see. Obviously, we're playing with a Segundo Volante at the moment, so he's got a bit of work to do to get into that. But I'm always chopping and changing the system to suit the players we have coming through. So I'm, Iago Thal is looking very, very excited. Of course, if you want your name in the game, all you've got to do is sign up Patreon or channel member. I think the minimum is like $1, one Sing dollar a month or whatever the equivalent is in your currency. And you can get your name in the game. I get an email to say that someone new has signed up. And as soon as that happens, your name goes into the game. So, yeah, these... and with this intake, I'm going to suggest people are going to want to be snapped up name-wise because they're looking pretty good. Right, Ryan Marshall, we will leave till the end, which is now. I think that is everybody else done, isn't it? So Ryan Marshall, a Scottish right midfielder, 2-star current ability, 5-star potential, very gifted. Here he is. Okay, again, it's not like dauntingly good in your face, but pace 14, acceleration 15, agility 14, balance 13, leadership 12 is very impressive as well for a 15-year-old, work rate 12, but then you get to the 10s. Crossing, first touch, technique, teamwork, flair, determination, bravery, all at 10. A lot at 8s and 9s as well, and then a few like lower single digits that we're not too worried about. Finishing 4 could be a bit of an issue, but it's an outstanding intake. Balanced personality, media friendly, promising winger. Again, it's an overload at right midfield, according that 3 of our elite talent intakes can all play right midfield, but that is absolutely bloody superb as an intake. Let me know down below your favourites and who you think is going to achieve the best. I mean, there'll probably be some, favouritism for nationality. I know we've got a couple of Australians that follow the stream. They'll probably say Joel Paz is the best one. He's got to get a contract. But yeah, let me know down below. Interesting, no Croatians coming through. So hopefully the affiliate link we have with Rudez will bring them through in a few years' time. But yeah, we are looking very good in terms of an intake this year. I am very happy, very, very happy with that one. It's looking very, very good. Right, we now have the run into the Premier League season. We've got a tough game against Arsenal. Must wins, or at least not draws, against Brighton and Watford, because Tottenham, Southampton, West Ham and Everton is a very, very tough final 4 games of the season. We'll be back. If there's nothing to play for in the Everton game, we'll be back for an end of season review. But if there is, we'll be back for the Everton game. But thank you so much for watching. I will catch you in the next one. But for now, I'm out. Cheers.